Hello, and today we are going to do the preparation of benzoic acid with a Grignard reagent. First thing you're going to do is grab all your glassware out of the oven. You want nice dry glassware. If you have any kind of water or moisture, it's going to cause issues. So set up round bottom glass with a stir bar and with a stir plate under it. And first thing you're going to do, take your magnesium windings, about 600 milligrams, add it in there. And then you're going to take just a crystal of iodine and add it in there as well. So you can see we have this set up. You're going to have your ring stand. It's going to act as a support just because this is going to be a little lopsided and heavy. You're through a connector and your condenser. On the top, you're going to have a gas trap, and that is going to keep any moisture out of the system. So next, what we're going to do, measure out 5 mils of our 5 molar bromobenzene in ether and add it to our separatory funnel. So there we go. And now we're going to add about a quarter of that volume and just enough. And you want the stir bar going just slowly. So just kind of like that. Just have it going just a little like so. Then just gotta wait. So while that's reacting and starting, don't forget to turn on your water, your reflux apparatus, and we can dilute our separatory funnel with our 20 mils of ether. So that in there, and there we go. So it's been a few minutes, so we now open our addition funnel and we add this slowly, so it'll just be at a regular speed, just kind of dropwise. Kind of like so. Make sure it's still stirring very slowly. So as it is added, it will continue to react. So as you can see, as we are adding this, the reaction is starting to boil. Now, we have no heat applied to this, but ether's boiling point is 33 degrees, and this reaction is quite exothermic, so the reason we have the reflux condenser is just so the ether doesn't evaporate from this very exothermic reaction. So as you can see, we have added all of our dilute solution, and our mixture is boiling. So now we're going to leave it for an additional 15 minutes, and we'll see what happens. Right. So it's been reacting for about 15 minutes. So what we have to add next is our dry ice. Now, don't touch this with your bare hands. It's very cold. So you can take this off, take this off as well, set it to the side, shut the water down, and you'll add this in small portions because it will react vigorously, as you can see. So if you add it all at once, it'll probably bubble over. Don't want that. There we go. So once all the dry ice is consumed, we will add 40 mils of 6 molar HCl. This is going to dissolve our magnesium bindings. Then after that's added and dissolves everything, we will add 5 mils of sodium sulfite solution, and this will dissolve our iodine that is in solution. So then once those are both added, we'll add 50 mils of ether to our round bottom flask, and you should get a nice bilayer with ether on top and your aqueous layer on the bottom. So next, what we will do is add this to our separatory funnel. Careful not to spill any, and make sure your stopcock is closed. And be careful your magnet does not fall in. Okay, so you can see we have a nice bilayer. So bottom layer is our aqueous. It's going to be our HCl and sodium sulfite. So now we want to drain our aqueous layer off and just leave our top layer, which is ether, our organic layer. So we have our organic layer here. So this is 6 molar sodium hydroxide with 50 mils of water. Just mix them beforehand. You can add them separately as well. So we will add them in here, and what this will do is it will make the salt of the acid, and you will end up with all of your benzoic acid will go from your organic layer to your aqueous layer, because you will make the benzoic acid salt. So you will shake this up like you would normally, and then drain the aqueous layer into a beaker, not into your waste here, and you will then keep that to the side. Also, be sure to degas this or vent it, because you will produce a fair amount of gas. So you can see we have a nice bilayer again. So I'm going to keep the bottom layer, because this is going to be the layer that has our product in it. So this here now has all of our product. So we will acidify it with concentrated HCl, and then once you are done with that, you will put it in an ice bath for about 10-15 minutes, and then we will buck your funnel in it and hopefully get some product out of it. So as you can see, after acidifying it to a pH of 1, there's lots of stuff flowing in there. That's all of our product. So we will now bucker funnel this. So give it drying in the Buckner funnel now, and we'll give it about 15 minutes, and you should have a nice white crystal in there. Okay, so as you can see right here, that is our product, our benzoic acid. So I ended up with 2.34 grams. That's a yield of 77.6%, which is probably a little on the heavy side because when I did my melting point, I ended up with 107. The melting point is supposed to be between 121 and 125, which that's probably because of water that's in there that it's so low. So being that it's kind of wet, it's going to add some extra weight to my yield as well as lower my melting point. So, and that is everything, and good luck with the reaction.